What's going on, everybody? So as I mentioned on the last video, I'm going to do some moisture readings. This is day number 5 after I picked these up. So I've got the moisture meter here, cutter on. I already have it set on setting number 2, which is for cedar and other woods similar. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing some readings here. Let's go ahead and start with this one. Looks like I'm getting a 10.3, which is dry. So that's great. I'm going to try one on this other stack. Just some old scraps I had there. I'm going to try one on this stack here. I'm sorry these things are going to be upside down, but this is the way you're supposed to do it. So. And some of these are pretty hard. Another about 10.3. So 10.3 over 2 of them so far. Go ahead and do this one here on the back. Just flashed a 10 something there a minute ago. Flashed about a 10.5. So far they're all about the same. This one right here was a wet one when I brought it in. It was wet to the touch. So come on, camera. I can see it's a little bit blurry. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to test this one right there where the red is. You can see it's crack in here. It's on top for a reason because it does have that crack. I just added a little weight to the top layer, so it was one of the ones I weighted. And it is also a 10.3. So it's so with that being said, all these are down to about a 10.3 to 10.5 so far. What I could do is move some of these out and measure some of these that are a little deeper, which I will go ahead and do that, and I'll get back with you. Alright, I'm a couple layers down. I got this one here that's a little redder, so we're going to take a measurement here. Come on, work with me here. Right. Had to turn the moisture meter back on. And we're at a 10.5. So I think that's a pretty good conclusion. Everything is right around a 10.5. Everything was cut at the exact same day, in the exact same conditions. And everything was brought in here within a day, you know. So, and it was all stacked up in the same room with the same temperature, everything. So far, everything is reading 10.5 for the most part. These here were stacked a little sooner. This stack here was stacked sooner, and this stack here was stacked later. It was all the same day, a little bit later in the day. So, with that being said, that's my moisture readings for the day. So I got 10.5, and I would actually work with these right now if I wanted to. I'm gonna leave them probably set in here for another couple days. I have carpet going to be installed in the house tomorrow, so I won't really have any time to do that because I got some cleaning up I got to do. But you know, just kind of an overview of what I've done since this is a short video. These are my kitchen cabinets so far, and this is going to be a bar. Take you around here on the back side. I'm trying to clean this house up a little bit. I've got so many tools and everything. It's a little bit of a mess, guys, but you know, I still have some doors I got to make. Put the trim and stuff around the doors here. That's all cedar, same cedar as I got now. I've added trim. Trim around the doors, some of them. I think I actually only have 2 doors that are actually trimmed out. And I got this entire room trimmed out except for the door. Everything else trimmed out. I got the window trim put on as well. I made all that, which is really hard to see for some reason. And then I've got trim in the other rooms. It's the master suite. So this is the master cabinets here. Master bathroom cabinets, that is. This is going to be a sink cabinet with 3 bays of drawers and 1 door. And then this is also going to be a sink cabinet with 3 bays of drawers and a door. And then this is just going to be like a little area where you can set like a TV or something, and it's a blind cabinet which will have 2 doors on it. And then here is my window that has a blind in it and some cedar trim that I installed. I'll go back here to this other bedroom, and that's cedar as well. So yeah guys, everything turned out great. And that lumber is pretty well dry, so I will be using it here in the next probably few days or so. I'm going to be actually hauling it over to another place because I'm not going to get this house dirty anymore because I'm getting carpet put in. So I'm going to be moving a lot of this over to another place and do the woodworking over there. And this house will soon be done because I'm going to be working on the trim basically, and then that'll be pretty well the extent of it. Do the trim, you know, make all the trim, install all the trim in here, and make a couple doors for the cabinets. And I'm also going to make some veneer on a bandsaw, which will be interesting. That'll be a first time process for me. So basically the veneer will be 1/8 inch. So I'm going to have 1/8 inch veneer all the way around, and all the way around on this side. I was just going to put boards up, but it's a lot cheaper for me just to do 1/8 inch. Cut everything down, and I'm also going to put a couple receptacles in here. This is going to be a bar, so you know it's going to be like an eating area as well. And I'm also putting corner shelves here, which I got kind of one partially built. So this is my corner shelf, which is kind of being a storage area at the moment. About like everything else in this house. We've got like everything moved out here in this room because, like I said before, I'm getting carpet installed tomorrow. So, okay. So that's basically the interior of the shelving unit. And then where's my shelves? Right here. Here's my shelves. So I'll have basically my shelves will be kind of like this, only they're going to be rounded. I'm going to take and round them with the jigsaw and then run them through the router with a round over bit. So, and then there'll be a third one up top, which I ran out of cedar lumber to do before. So I have plenty now though. So we are good to go on that. Alright guys, well, that's the end of this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I guess stay tuned, and I will probably be making some trim and stuff like that. I have got plenty of cedar here. I'll probably be making some extra trim just to see if I can sell any and that kind of thing. So, hope you all enjoyed. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.